Okay, there we are. I think this one's working a little bit better. I can actually see there's a chat over there. I also don't see anyone in it. So perhaps I can have a nice short conversation with myself. I could do that. I've done that before. So happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday and welcome. I can see 3 people. Oh, 7 now. I've even got a thumbs up. Okay, look at you. Here we go. I see Jeffrey. How you doing? Down in Missouri, Jeffrey. Lucy, there you are. Yeah, take 2. The first one didn't want to show me the chat there. And Dale. Homestead in the colony. Hello, hello. Hey Sam, how you doing? Voodoo, there you are. Sean in Alaska, it's good to see you, brother. Simple, how you doing? Eddie, Teresa. All right, yeah, you go do what you need to do, Teresa. Hey, Gene W. Tommy. Lost, there you are. What's up? It's all up, man. There's nothing from here down. It's all up, brother. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? Welcome. It's good to see everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day. It was a beautiful day here where I am, up just outside of Toronto. It was like 20 Celsius or 70 for my American brothers and sisters. Gorgeous day. Sun and cloud, very, very light breeze, was absolutely just beautiful. Patty Bob from Germany, there you are. Welcome. Jacques Bourne, hello and welcome. Oh, South Florida, there you are. How you doing? It's good to see you. Hey, Chief. Okay, so yeah, while you guys are coming in, let's do the things. Let's chime in with what our temperature was near us today, the gas prices, those kinds of things. We'll get all that sort of business out of the way, in short order. Gorgeous day in Alberta, Sam? Nice. Yeah, it's beautiful here too. Hey, James, how you doing? It's raining in Alaska. Oh, yeah, you were grilling a cheeseburger. Mackenzie Lindstrom, how you doing? Terry Maddox, look at you. Welcome. Yeah, Pilfer is back. I haven't, I put up a little video earlier there. My garden bunny is back. It was about this big when I met him last year. And now he's this big and he got all my yellow beans last year. So I got a different plan for that little fella this year. Book, there you are. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, start chiming in, guys and gals. Patrice, how you doing? Start chiming in with what your gas prices are, where you are. Share with where you are, roughly. We don't want your postal code or nothing like that, but what your gas price and temperature was so we can all stay apprised of what's going on those sort of levels. Hey, Klingon Princess, there you are. You got a smile on your face? That's wonderful. I got a smile on my face too. It's always lovely to see you great folks. Eastern Ontario, 70 and 488. Yeah, 48, 88 is pretty standard, working quietly for what we've got going on in Canada. For sure. Oh, far north, there you are. Welcome. How do you do? It's good to see you. Heidi, you're not that late. We're only getting through the temperatures and gas prices. Hey, Judy, how you doing? Yeah, when we come in, we like to just put what your rough location is, what your gas price is, and sort of what your temperature and conditions were for the day. Oh, hang on a second. Hey, Joe, how you doing? I'm probably missing people. I apologize. But yeah, here today it was like $4.85 a gallon kind of deal. There's sort of somewhere around a buck. It was close to a buck 28, something like that. And again, yeah, 70 and beautiful out. However, we did get some rain, some light rain last night because when I drove around anywhere here today, if there was any trees nearby by the roads were yellow with pollen, yellow with it. So my heart goes out to anyone who's got pollen allergies in my area here. Yeah, it's supposed to warm up, James. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to have 74 degrees here come Monday, Tuesday. But Toronto itself is actually talking about that for tomorrow. So that may creep out this way. Mama Bear, I hadn't said hello yet. Stars, there you are. Welcome. Stars, I usually do a live stream after pinballs on Saturday. I usually also do Mondays at 7. However, I did take this last Monday off. It was one of those days I had been busy, and it was just like, yeah, you know what? I just don't have time to get all my stuff done plus squeeze that in. So, Jeanne, there you are. I'm probably saying that wrong. Oh, what can I do? So how's everyone tonight? It's good to see you all. Oh, Lucy, I appreciate that. I just didn't have I couldn't fit it into my schedule. So, Old Guard, there you are. Welcome. Hey, Suze, what's up? What's your gas price and temperature, Suze? And where are you at, roughly? Don't want your address. Beautiful in Georgia? Very nice, Whiskey Woman. So what's everyone doing this weekend? Are you guys in the gardens or? Hey, Steve, how you doing? Northern Girl, I set up the first one and it just didn't want to cooperate. It wouldn't show me the live chat, so I just decided to end it and end it right off the hop and just go ahead and fire up a new one. Lori, he'll eat when he wakes up. What did you say you made him? For anyone that doesn't know, Firefly Farm over there, that's my buddy Lori Austin. Her son Finn is home from university, so she made him some dinner and he passed out before he ate it. So grandson graduates tomorrow, Voodoo. Bravo, congratulations. Okay, so Judy put out a video, Prepper Chick in Texas, put out a video of a garden update. I put out a video of a rabbit and counting my blessings today. Big Bear, there you are. Welcome. That's what I did. Tomorrow I'm going to be putting some potatoes in, and I'll be doing my potatoes this year in containers, but I'm not going to do them in buckets. I did them in buckets last year, and I wasn't terribly happy with the success that I had. I probably could have changed up the way that I did it a little bit, but I'm going to be using larger containers this year. I'm changing up the way I do a lot of my gardening this year. I'm going to have a lot less in there for sure, I'll tell you that, because I don't know if you guys saw my, the attack of the killer tomatoes I had last year, but I don't want that again. Plus, I already now have plenty of tomatoes in cans and stuff, right? Hey, Colin, how you doing? It's good to see you. You got your peas in, Steve? Okay. Doing mowing and trimming out bamboo. Okay. Good. Oh, you're going to listen by the fire? Yeah. I was looking at my fire pit today, Northern Girl, and I'm thinking, I can't wait till I have another fire. But where I've got my pit, it kind of is right in the path in between two houses, and it makes like a wind tunnel there. So I got to be careful when I use it, There's an English guy that does potatoes in tubs. His great success. I may have seen that. Sean, Alaska. I was watching one of those about a year ago, and it was an English fella, so. Hang on a second. He was from Great Britain. I have to qualify that. He could have been English, Scottish, or Irish. Might have been an Irishman, to be honest with you. ADK, there you are. How you doing? Teresa Ellis, hubby works nights, Toyota. So her weekends start late, but 2 matching pink bikes for twin granddaughters. Look at that. Congratulations. 3rd birthday. Woo. That is great. Well, that's awesome. I don't have any grandbabies yet, and I don't think I will, but whichever. The congratulations for you having some. Robert, how you doing? Welcome. Dagmar, there you are. Good to see you. Hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's well and safe. Okay, so just hey Papa P, there you are. Okay, so let's do a thing of positivity here. Just for Lori Austin. Lori Austin's always looking for the good news, guys and gals. So if you could just put at Lori or at Firefly, whatever your good news is, just to share that out. It helps people a lot. Simplify Gardening is the name of the channel, Sean? Okay, thank you. I'll look into that. There you go, Lori. Firefly Farms just said it. Tell me the good. So if you guys got good news, whatever good you did this week, or like not stuff that's in the news, everything. It's been a long time since I've heard good in the news. You know what I'm saying? You're true stay there, Sam. Yeah. No, that's true. And to be honest with you, I can't really blame them. It's a pretty bleak outlook coming into things with the price of everything and the way things are going. Very, very precarious times. We are living in history, guys and gals. It's unfolding before our eyes and around us. You know what I mean? So what, is it the Great Reset? Yeah, it's happening as we speak. Is it a big conspiracy? Very possibly, but I can't go ahead and say so. Modern Refugee, look at you. Welcome. How you doing? It's good to see you tonight. Happy Saturday. I hope you are doing well. There's an Englishman who grows a lot in tubs, buckets, with great success. The channel is called Homegrown Veg. Okay, thank you. There's another one. Thank you ever so much, Patty Bob. Everyone say a nice hello to Patty Bob over in Germany. So our chat here is officially global. We've got the States, we've got Canada, we've got Alaska, we've got Germany. I'm not sure if I've seen the United Kingdom in here. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I appreciate that. That's my floppy hat. It doesn't usually land anywhere. Like if I'm somewhere, my floppy hat is usually about 5 feet away from me if it's not on my head. Ivan C. Okay, guys and gals, Ivan C makes a great point here. Some good news, the Lord is on our side. Amen. Okay. Now, guys and gals, what I want you to do is please say a nice hello to Ivan C. Ivan C is new to my channel for about a month, 3 weeks or a month or so. And he's local to me. He's local in my area. So he and I had been talking via text, and we decided, okay, let's get together for a coffee and a sit down and a meet and greet. Grammy K, there you are. Foggy, Tish. Hello to everyone. If I missed anyone, I apologize. Say a nice hello to Ivan C and welcome him to the community. Him and his lovely wife, Joanne. They're not new preppers. They've been prepping for a very long time. They know what they're doing. And it's just nice to have somebody local, like-minded, that you can get together and just have a cup of coffee and shoot the breeze with, swap ideas, gardening ideas. Actually, Ivan, when we were talking, made a great point about like a makeshift like stacker planter or tower planter. Those can be very expensive. What Ivan did was he went and he bought a great big plastic garbage bin from Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever it was, and he drilled like 2.5-inch holes in it all over the place, about 3 or 4 inches apart. Filled that thing with dirt, and he puts plants in all of them. It's like a vertical garden thing. Hey, there's Metal for Breakfast, my brother. How you doing, bro? So I thought that was a really, really cool idea. So yeah, Ivan been prepping for a long time. They know their gardening and stuff, and very, very wonderful people. It was an absolute blessing to have a nice little sit down and a coffee with them. It was very, very nice. Oh, honey badgers in the house. There you are. Oh, not at all, Ivan. It was a blessing for the both of us. We'll get together more and we'll have some coffees and shoot the breeze, and we'll do dinners or a barbecue and this and that. So I think that'd be a lot of fun. You and your lovely wife Joanne are very, very nice people. So would always appreciate a get together. So yeah, metal. I'm good. Was just over on pinballs doing some moderating, doing my little relaxed live stream here right now. Lori Austin is here for the Firefly Farms, looking for the good news. So if anyone's got the good news from this week, please go ahead and post it up there for Lori. Well, Kelly Benoit, the one and only, how are you? I was watching your cooking your preps video earlier today, and I also watched Regan's the garden tape tool video in response to Johnny's garden tool stuff. That was pretty cool. I'd never seen one of those before. Kelly, I hope you and Regan are doing well. You and the family. Great Lakes, there you are. You got the dogs by the fire tonight. Now that sounds nice. First of all, I wish I had a dog. Secondly, I wish I had it beside the fire. Sounds like a couple of good things right there to me. Smash it. So yeah, so guys and gals, this is going to be like an open chat, open Q&A. If you guys want to do questions and answers, we can talk about that. If you've got questions, put them in capitals. It helps make it way easier for me to see. Twisted Teas, there you go, 80K. You've been called a tool before. So does that make you a garden tool? I don't know, Kincaid. Sometimes we're a tool in some places, but then we're masters in other places. So I don't know. How's your thumb in the garden, Colin? That's pretty funny. Hey, Rhonda. Welcome from Tucson, Arizona. Welcome. It's good to see you. Carolyn, I don't know about having a dog. I would feel too guilty. Like when I go to work, I leave the house, I'm gone for 10 hours. You know what I mean? I could probably do a couple of kittens, and I love kitties. I love kitties and dogs. I love them both. I just don't happen to have any. Sandra, there you are. Welcome. Oh, Gabby the cat. Hello. Meow. Rhonda, I'm not sure if I said hello. Bear's here from MN. Is that Maine, or is that Montana, or is that Minnesota? MN. I'm not sure of all the abbreviations for the American states. I apologize. Any progress on the ham radio? Jeffrey, no, not so much. I've been doing other things. Okay, Sean, yeah, do what you do. You watch entirely too many Canadians. Well, do you know what? That's impossible. I didn't even think there were too many Canadians. No, I haven't fired the smoker up yet. No, not just yet. I still got a lot of smoked stuff in the freezer, and I need to either give it away or use some of it up. Deez, there you are. Welcome, DZD. It's good to see you, brother. I hope you are well. Everyone give Deez a nice hello. Hey, Frigate, say hello to all of you. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Oh, Belle, there you are. Southern Belle. Welcome. It's good to see you. Is Ryan Reynolds a Canadian? Ryan Reynolds. I'm not sure who Ryan Reynolds is. So maybe. Gwen, I sold my bike a few years ago before I had to do my bankruptcy. Currently, I don't ride. Previously, yes, I have. Ghost Prepper, there you are. Say hello to Ghost Prepper. And don't forget to say hello to his beard. The beard will get pissed off if it is ignored. So, what's my opinion on bug out vehicles? Hang on a second. Patty Bob just asked me a question, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the chat just for myself. So guys and gals, I am going to miss some stuff. And I apologize for that, but I want to address this. What's your opinion on bug out vehicles or vehicle EDC? And does anyone have any videos on bug out vehicles? Prepper Tribe has a bug out van. There's a lot of people with bug out vehicles. Talk about that, and actually, when you, and I haven't done this, but when you do an interview on the Angry Prepper, that's one of his standard go-to questions when he's interviewing people. It's like, what's your favorite bug out vehicle? And, Jason and I have been talking for a while about doing an interview, and if it comes to pass, great, and if not, great too. I'm not standing in line trying to get more subscribers for doing an interview over there. I just like the guy's channel, and I like to support him. So, and I watch his stuff. But so, anyways, yeah, when he does these interviews, it's like, what's your favorite bug out vehicle? So it made me think about that. Okay. And one of my first go-tos is original military Humvee, right? Great vehicle. But then I started to think about it. It's like, wait. There's only so much cargo space in a Humvee. You know what I mean? So I thought about it some more, and I thought maybe a deuce and a half. Old like Vietnam era deuce and a half, which is a 2.5 ton for anyone who doesn't know about that. And then I started to think about it some more. I thought about, what about an armored personnel carrier? It looks like a great big sort of shaped kind of like that, and it's got like 6 or 8 wheels, three or 4 wheels up either side. I think possibly the first 2 rows of wheels are steering. It has a thing that folds down to the back so the troops can walk in, and I believe it can go through the water as well. Plus, it's 4-wheel drive, 8-wheel drive, or whatever it is. So I would have to pick an armored personnel carrier if I had to choose a bug out vehicle. But I couldn't say who exactly has the videos on bug out vehicles, Patty. But thank you for the question. I appreciate that. And to everyone in the chat, I'm just going to skip right down to the bottom. I apologize, but I do miss questions when I stop to answer something specific. So let me just try and get caught up. MRAP. Boom. There you are. Half track. Okay. Iron bar. Thank you. Hey, Robert, a unicycle. I saw a dude riding down the street the other day on a unicycle. He's a guy from town, and he rides around every summer as an older gentleman, and he's riding around on this big, tall unicycle. And it's got one massive wheel on it. It's not one of those ones with a little wheel. It's got a great big wheel on it, and he's sitting way up there, and he's rocking a Canadian flag while he's going. He's got a helmet on, his bicycle gloves, and he's got a one of those things on his head. What's it called? It's like for shooting video. What the heck is it called? A little thing. GoPro. Thank you. Hello, welcome to anyone I hadn't said hello to. East Landmaster from the crap. I just missed something. Jenny D. There you are. You're late. And that's no biggie. You're late, and I'm having a hard time keeping up with chat. Best bug out bow. I would say a breakdown bow, a breakdown recurve, something you can put in your break it down and put in your pack. It would be my guess. That's on my list of things to get, Colin. However, at this point in time, it's not a priority. MRAP, yeah. Yeah, Prepper Tribe does have videos of his bug out van. And he bugged out into it in winter, I do recall. He didn't have a fun time, though. He was like, screw it, man. This sucks. I'm just going to go live for a distraction. And he did. He went live from his bug out vehicle. Mini crossbow for tiny game, yeah. Or self-defense. Ben Affleck, there you are. Papa Prepper was a Harley Davidson Sportster. And it was only the 883 model. I'm not a big guy, so I don't need a 12 or a 1400 to drag my ass up the highway. 883 worked just fine. It was nice. It was a 1986 too, so it was a nice vintage model. East, you make a great point. Yeah, run like the wind, depending on what's chasing you. Right? The van from the zombies. Yep. Yeah, Bell. Okay. Yeah, you were there for that. Okay. Yeah, cool. It's neat. We see all each other all over the place, Bell. Southern Belle teacher, she gets around from site to site. I'll tell you that. She's all over the place. She's busy. So it's nice when we can run into her. And Nisi was safe in the house. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Pamela, how you doing? Finn's got a unicycle? That's cool. That is cool. Send me a little video of him riding it tomorrow, Lori. Unless he's got plans to, work on the birds or just chill and sleep and do whatever. Oh yeah, Lori. Okay, you were there for it too. The takedown longbow you want to get is $500. I'm looking for like $100, $119 breakdown recurve that shoots at about 45 pounds. You can hunt with that. Pamela, I'm good. Thank you. I hope you are also well. And happy Saturday. I hope the weather was good. Grizz, you won? Cool. Okay, Colin, perfect. I won't bother shopping for that then. And like I say, it's an item that's on the back burner. It's not one of my next go-to things. My next go-to thing is to get my butt out into the garden. Well, yeah, Belle, you know what? This is a great community for sure. What's in the glass, East? I'll give you 3 guesses, or I'll just let the chat answer that. No, not at all, Pamela. Welcome. It's great to have you here. I appreciate that, Colin. Thank you very much. And if you guys are thinking about anything bow related or archery, especially traditional archery related, that's not your crossbow or compound bow type deal, Kincaid Outdoors, my buddy Colin over there, he's your go-to guy for that because he is a traditional archery expert. Yes, must do some gardening. Definitely. Guilt-free. There you are. Welcome. Good to see you. You had the best Saturday in a long time. It was beautiful here as well. Yeah, Sean in Alaska, why do I have rum in my glass? Because I make it myself. And I will have videos coming up about that, East. It's I don't use a traditional still or traditional methods to make that. I've got like a countertop appliance, a countertop still that does that for me. So I will be getting into that. Cherry, there you are. How you doing? What is the latest you sow seeds up there? It depends on what the seeds are. Like you can get into some colder weather crops, Robert, but not like colder weather crops that you can get into, say down south, like in Alabama and stuff like that. We can't do winter cabbages or kales or anything like that. Everything freezes hard as a rock here. But you can get into doing some radishes and lettuces and stuff like that. Some very, very short grow crops toward fall. But yeah, we wouldn't want to be sticking anything in the ground really after kind of early to mid-September, you know, for those very, very short crops like lettuce and radish and stuff like that. What is my zone? I'm not exactly sure. Bears here. I'm not exactly sure. It might be a 4, maybe 5. I haven't found that out, but I'm very, very near the lake, Lake Ontario. So it has a, you know, we get a lake effect off that. I'm a mile and a half on off of the lake. So in the wintertime, the lake kind of keeps it a little bit warmer here. And in the summertime, it kind of keeps it a little bit cooler. You know what I mean? Prepper Tunes, how you doing? Somebody else said hello to. Billy, truth be told, there you are. Welcome. Rooster, I haven't said hello. There you are. Welcome. I'm good, thank you. Hope you're also well. Yeah, I got a slingshot, Laura. Absolutely. But Mallory up in Quebec, she's growing zone 3 or 3A. I think it's pretty much the same growing zone as Sean in Alaska has. So Sean in Alaska, go see the Mallory for you know what your growing stuff is. Zone and, you know, like dates and times and things like that. You know, it's best always to look locally at what your latest frost date is. Good to hear, Rooster. Your radishes have shoulders. Mine all bolted last year. Last year we had 2 days of spring, and then we went into 90 degrees plus for, I think it was 100 days straight. It was crazy. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, so if any of you guys got questions, put them on all in caps. If you got questions for others in the chat, that's perfectly awesome as well. I love to see the interaction in the chat. And if my moderators want to start hammering up links to decent channels, that would be cool as well. We like to do that here. You know, if we find a decent channel, even a little bitty one, if it's got 4 or 5 subscribers, if it's got good content, we like to support that. So what's up for this week coming, guys and gals? You'll get through the weekend, and then well, what's the plan for preps or whichever next week? Me, like I said, I'll be getting some potatoes in tomorrow, and after that, I think I'm going to start putting my yellow beans in. I got to jerry rig something for the frickin' bunny that showed back up, but that's okay. No mask if we take the vaccine. Thoughts? Well, the thing about it is they're saying that even if you do get the Jabberwocky, you still got to muzzle up, keep your distance, and do those things. And I mean, like, okay, now this is just my opinion, but what I've heard in the media from the vax companies themselves, they say the vax does not prevent you from getting this or transmitting it. So all it will do is reduce the symptoms that you have. So in my mind, if they give somebody something that reduces the symptoms, people could be walking around carrying, yet be asymptomatic and spreading it. Masks don't work, distance don't work, vax don't work, lockdowns don't work due to the numbers. That's not anything I'm inventing, or I'm not skewing any information. That's the information that they're putting out. You know, the government's putting this out, and Big Farm's putting it out. So it makes no sense whatsoever, Tunes. Makes no sense whatsoever. So, like, I don't get it. I do get it. It's all about controlling money. That's all it's about. They're going to try and hang on to it. And, you know, they won't let go of it. Even if you're dragging it away, they'll be hanging on by their claws in pavement, trying to hang on to this. Robert, the answer is yes. And my thoughts on worldwide digital, I think they'll try and probably put it there, Robert. But, I mean, what happens when a thunderstorm comes through and you don't have any power? You know what I mean? It's, I think that it's, I think they want to push towards it for sure. I just don't think it's as viable. Okay, let's just have a look at this little hack that just happened on the pipeline, okay? Think about that. Okay, say that happens on the grid because it's just another system to hack, right? So if somebody does that to the grid, then how does your entire economic system work, right? You're buying and selling chickens and gardening sand. Oh, cool. Yeah, good, good. Nice. Hey, Sean, did you get your chicken coop up yet? You got to be hard working at that. Be very much looking forward to that video. Hopefully that's the video you drop tomorrow. Chicken coop vid. You must be working like a bastard up there. Sewage systems, modern refugee. You know what? That's just it. You know, it's not just pipelines. It's grid systems, power grid systems, sewage systems. What about travel systems like intercities train networks and stuff? Do I have a video on how to make the rum? No, I don't, Laura. I will be doing an entire series on that. A bunch of short videos. Because it's a whole bunch of different processes that got to take place over, the period of sort of 8 to 10 days. So I will be doing videos of that. You know, once the garden's in, I'll concentrate on that, because once the garden's in, I mean, there's no more work to do besides pulling weeds, right? So you're going to old window weights as garden edging window weights. I'm not sure what that is. Do you know what, modern refugee? Yeah, global transportation or shipping, right? It makes yeah, when you start to think about all the different ways that somebody could use that to affect different things, we could be screwed in so many ways. Think about it: 5 different organizations targeted 5 different things to shut down. The world screeches to a halt. Hey, what about comms? They can do it that way too, can't they? Wait. Who's having a birthday? Happy birthday to whoever that was. Dagmar. Dagmar, happy birthday. Sean's birthday is coming up in a couple of days too. Look at that. Well, happy early birthday, Sean. And happy birthday, Dagmar. That's great. All right, you on your way, Jen? You stay well and safe, okay? Guys and gals, go check out Northern Girl Hobbies. She just broke 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Bravo. Now we need to do that for Sean in Alaska. He's got to be getting right close. It's been a few days since I looked in. You on your way east? Okay, you stay well and safe. Nice of you. It was nice to see you in here joining us. As it always is. See you all over the place, East. At 12 a.m., happy birthday. Says you're on the East Coast. Well, 12 a.m. anywhere doesn't have to be the East Coast. $906 today, Sean in Alaska. That is freaking awesome. All right, I'm gonna make that a little pet project here for about a month. See if we can bounce you over that 1,000 mark, because I think more people should be watching your channel for sure. Hey, Colin, I know I was lurking in on that chat. I was watching when that happened. I was lurking. Remember we talked and I said, okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it or not for your live stream. I was doing some other stuff, but I did end up jumping in there. And I was just sitting back lurking. I didn't say hello or anything like that. I was just enjoying your stream. And I saw that take place. That was freaking awesome. 101, I think, helped you out with that. Fox Outdoors is now 459. That's awesome. And Cliff's here in the chat. There he is. How you doing, Cliff? Sorry, guys and gals. I don't necessarily look at the names that are on the left. I look at whatever the chat is on the right-hand side. I trained myself to do that as a moderator. And so I always just look to the chat, and if I see something noticeable that I want to respond to, then I kind of rewind and look to see who said it. But otherwise, for a lot of the portion, I just hey Jen, how you doing? Pamela, there you are. For a lot of the time, I just go over to the right side and I look at what the words are in the the text in the chat. So maybe I got to retrain myself for my own live streams to start at the beginning, see the name, and then the chat. I don't know. It stems from trying to keep trouble out of the chat. You just instantly look at the chat. Doesn't matter who says it, but if somebody says bad words or whatever on a channel that doesn't want bad words on it, you got to either block that statement or put the user in timeout or whichever, right? Yeah, I see a bunch of comments that need to be approved, and it could be in the way that it's being typed in, or maybe on whichever device you're on. Who knows? But it seems to be common for certain people. Like when I'm moderating over on Prepper Nurse One, a certain person could be in there in the chat all the time, making comments and statements and participating in the chat like politely, but yet this it's held for review, and it has to either be shown or hidden by either a subscriber or the channel owner. So it's just one of those things. It could be a font you're using, or it's not because like people are making comments saying hello, how you doing, but it's held for review. Like I say, it could be a font or something like that. It was great to have you on my panel. Wait a second. No, it was nice to be on your panel. I've never had a panel. This is my panel. I haven't figured out how to do all those fancy techie things to host other participants up on screen. Simply because I find this works. Now, would I like to? Sure. Am I in any hurry to do that? No, not really. It would be cool, but Evan Steller was on your panel on Thursday. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Now the penny dropped. Colin, thank you for the update on that. Look at that. Foggy Mountain just subbed over to Alaska. Sean in Alaska. There you go, Sean. You got another subscriber. Told you we'd start working on that. Goodness gracious, Sean in Alaska. You behave yourself. I love you, brother, but come on now. You're starting to hit below the belt. Suze, yeah, the call-in live streams are a lot of fun. we've only had one real a-hole that just comes in and says, hey, so how you doing? I was thinking about the penis, 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 and they start saying penis. It's like, well, why are you thinking so hard about penis? Is that like what's on your menu, or like what are you doing? Right? It just kind of confuses me that people don't have anything better to do or think that's fun, because I mean, the word penis, that's just part of the human anatomy. So it's like saying arm or leg or foot, But whichever. Oh, Belly, on your way? All right, well, it's good to see you, okay? You stay well and safe, all right? Have yourself a great rest of your weekend. That's great. Stay well and safe. CJ, how you doing? Oh, do we have a nose picking site in here? Yeah, kids who have an iPhone, who knows? Hey, Debbie, how you doing? Spleen, yeah, spleen, toenail, whatever, right? Look at that, Sean, Alaska. You got another subscriber in Great Lakes Reliance. That's wonderful. What's my favorite game to eat? Okay. I've had some rabbit that was better than chicken. I've had fish. I love freshwater fish taken out of either through the ice or cold water. I'm not much of a fan of summertime freshwater whitefish, depending upon what body of water that they come out of. I've had some deer that is out of this world, but I think one of the best things. I've had some smoked bear roast. It was absolutely out of this world. It was like the best roast beef I'd ever had, and I tried it cold. You know what I mean? It was very, very delicious. But I think the best thing that I've ever had from wild game would have been moose pepperonis, like a little like a pepperette stick. Hey, Josh, Gardener Josh, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, it would be like a moose pepperoni stick. I think was probably best tasting wild game product that I've ever had. I've never tried sturgeon. You got to hunt for the morels too. Okay, Jennifer. Yeah. I gotcha. Gotcha. What's that you're trying at, honey badger? Gator nuggets. I've tried a bite of some raw gator before. I've never had it cooked, but I tried it raw just to see what it tasted like, and it kind of tastes like a frog to me. Tastes like a fishy chicken fish. Yeah. Like pheasant. Yeah, I've never tried pheasant modern refugee, but well, holy cow, look at that. It's our friends from down under, Homestead Oss. This is really global now. Go on and say a nice hello to Homestead Oss, guys and gals. It's good to see you. Lynn and Wayne, I hope you're both doing well. Hope it's not too warm. King mackerel is awesome. I've never had any, caught fresh. Moose is good. I haven't tried squirrel, but it's not that I would be adverse to. I mean, I understand it would make a nice fricassee. Gathering up preps. There you are. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, chickeny fish or fishy chicken. So for me, I like my chicken to taste like chicken, and I like for my fish to taste like fish. Now, don't get me wrong. Hey, Blake, how you doing? It's been all right. A beautiful day today. Oh, bison. Well, bison isn't really. I'm not sure you're allowed to shoot bison in the wild. I know they got farms for it. Crap is mushy. Gotta feed them in tub overnight. Oh, carp. Sorry. I said crap. Yeah, I've had some decent buffalo burgers. Ostrich tastes like lean beef. Really? I had no idea. I haven't tried any of that. I haven't tried elk. Grouse I haven't had either. I've had some wild duck and goose. That was good. The goose was a little greasy, but Laura, if you're on your way, you stay well and safe, okay? Have a good weekend. Thank you for coming in. $22 catfish today. Boom, Blake. Holy cow. Okay, Blake, where were you fishing? Roughly geographically. We don't want your home address or anything like that, but to give folks an idea of where you're, roughly where in the globe you're fishing. Sorry, Foggy, what can I say? Goose jerky, huh? Fish fry. Yeah, nothing like a nice fish fry. Rattlesnake can be chewy if it's cooked wrong. Okay. Morel's good as steak. Oh, okay, Georgia. In a creek. Cool. Oh, you're smoking a pork loin as you speak. Isn't that nice? Well, Virginia, we're doing very, very well here. It's good to see you. I hope you're well also. You buried an ash tree in the raised bed, and your black morels came from it. No kidding. Is that right? Well, if you can get truffles to grow, now you're talking about some money. Even morels or anything like that, like wild mushrooms are definitely almost worth their weight in gold. Alligator jerky was gross, really fatty. Okay, interesting to know. Gathering up preps. Okay, let's just talk about this just a little wee bit here for now. All right, if that's your first time smoking some meat, like is it a pork, like a center cut pork loin, or is it a pork tenderloin? How much, how much hours of smoke are you going to put on it? What kind of smoke are you using? Are you cooking it in the smoker, or are you going to smoke it in the smoker and finish it off in the oven? Like what? Drops. There you are. 80K, man. Yes, you can eat porcupines raw, for sure. And if anyone wants to wonder how to skin a porcupine, start at the belly. Yes, you can eat those raw. Oh, crab legs once a year. Nice treat. There you go. Very, very good. Cat, horse, goldfish. Lori, Wolfang. He's eating dog over in, I think he was in Singapore. And for a lot of European countries, eating horse is not uncommon. Not uncommon at all. I think I'd prefer to ride a horse, but if it came down to it, there's a lot of meat on one. You had horse meat, bug dude, and you didn't care for it? Okay. I haven't tried it, so I can't chime in on that. What am I doing Tuesday morning? Well, it depends what time. Hopefully sleeping part of it. And then the other part of it, probably gardening. You've eaten cat? How was the cat, Blake? How's your deep fried kitty? Deep fried sweet and sour kitten balls. Lisa, anybody tries to eat my dogs are gonna meet the boomstick. Awesome. That's great. I love how a chat can be serious like that, but also light. You know what I mean? You've had muskrat, beaver, raccoon, squirrel. I hear beaver is good. I just hear it stinks. Like you got to boil the crap out of it. And a buddy of mine used to cook it. I didn't know him when he did, but after the first time he boiled it inside the house, his wife said, "Absolutely no freaking way are you boiling that dirty thing in here again." So he had to boil it outside. It was kind of funny. Pig brain, I haven't tried that. Possum dressing, haven't tried the possum. Check out Arkansas 11. He knows all about possum and pickles. Pickled possum, maybe even. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. Okay, so Sean in Alaska has a link for a great barbecue channel. So go check out that link for your barbecuing needs. Now, there's plenty of other smoking channels out there as well on how to smoke your meats. And sometimes I find, depends what you want to do. If you want to actually cook your meat in the smoker, you got to be careful on how much smoke you put on it. You got to regulate the temperature very, very closely, to sort of achieve balance into both, because it is easy to over smoke your foods. When you taste something, you bite into something after it's been smoked for 3, 4, however many hours, it's just got too much smoke pushed into it. AD came in. Yeah, that does come early. Thanks ever so much for stopping in, though. You stay well and safe. Get yourself some rest, and have a great weekend, okay? Oh, Sean, Alaska, that's cool. It's nice to be able to shout out someone that you actually know or grew up with or whatever, Hey, Bible guys are locust. Bible guys are locust. I'm not sure what you're saying there, country. Oh, you're going to get your meal plan on? You're doing that tomorrow, I would guess, or probably today. It's Sunday over there for you, I would expect. That's the day to do it. Do it on Sunday. Get that out the way. You don't use pecan anymore. Do you know what? I've been backing off a little bit on hickory as well. I've been leaning a little bit more towards oak. Oak, apple. Lion's Den, how you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you. 8 locust. I've never eaten any locust. Yeah. I have not. For me, what I do when I want to smoke my meats is I'll put them on my it's like a dome top charcoal grill, and I'll put some charcoal on one side, and I'll make smoke pouches just wrapped in aluminum foil, wood chips soaked in water. I'll put them in the aluminum foil envelopes, and I'll set those on top of the charcoal. And I'll put my meat over on the other side with a vent on the lid above my meat, so that the smoke drafts up over the meat. I'll smoke that for maybe a couple of hours, just on low heat, and then I'll, of course, depending on what I'm smoking, I'll temperature check it, and I'll bring it inside and just finish it up in the oven to bring it up to temperature if that's, if need be, right? Good to see you too. It's good to see everyone here. You would eat grass before you would eat any bugs. Well, Jennifer, go look at the grocery store. Get your grass burger. Oh, they got lots of vegetable protein based. Oh, that's how you do your tri-tip? Yeah, Sean. Well, that's a big piece of meat, right? That's a big piece of meat, and I'm not sure if you could finish it in that. Well, you might need to eliminate the smoke from it on your. Oh, Robert, good night. Yeah, you might need to eliminate the smoke if you want to finish it on the grill, just so that it doesn't get too much smoke in it. Actually, you know what, Sean, you were doing a live stream when you filmed that tri-tip video, and I was on that live stream. That was a cool little live stream. Sean in Alaska doesn't go live much, guys and gals. Hey, CB, how you doing? Arc Wildman, there you are. Good to see you. Pickled pig's feet. Well, I might have some pickled eggs, but yeah, I'm not sure if I want to be eating on some pig's feet. Especially not a pickled one. Pickled raw pig feet? I don't know, man. No, I don't think so. First 90 minutes, Sean. Okay, so you've got a regulated time allotment for that. What can I say, Lisa? Pig's feet, they just don't look... Raw pig's feet, even pickled, just doesn't look appetizing for me. I can't look at that and say, I can hardly wait to dig in. That's not the first thing that comes to my mind. Sorry. Now, a smoked pork hock, that's a different story altogether, right? It's a little higher up the leg. It hasn't been stood in poop all its life, and I'm not even a fan of humans' feet. I'm not even, no way I'm going to be going to look at pigs' feet. No. Just wrong. All wrong. Now, no disrespect to anyone who enjoys a pig's foot. My name is Paul, and that's between y'all. Okay? Just leave it your business. Just don't try and make it any of my business, okay? I'll take the smoked pork hock. You can have the feet. I'm not going to fight you for the feet. I don't even want to thumb wrestle with you. It's just hands down. You can have the feet. It's all good. All right, now people are picking in. They love pickled pig's feet. I can't eat them. No tongues of pig's feet. The European Commission just passed a bill allowing for companies to start using mealworms and food production, such as pasta, snacks, and, well, okay, Patty Bob, don't quote me on this because I haven't done all the research on it, but I have read stories, news articles, that declare that part of the proteins that are in McDonald's hamburgers come from mealworm protein. Like I said, don't quote me on that. Go do your own research. Cicada is supposed to taste like shrimp. How about head cheese? Okay, so you see, the thing about head cheese is it's all contained and held together with like a gelatin, right? I'm not a great big fan of gelatin. Do you know how I like my gelatin? Warmed up. So what happens to gelatin when it's warm? It turns into a liquid, a soup. You know, I don't mind a beef or a chicken soup that when it's cold, you know, has some gelatinous qualities to it, because that's where you get all your best flavors from, the bones and the knuckles, right? All that cartilaginous material. However, I don't want to eat no cold meat jelly. It's just not my, it's just not for me. I understand it's delicious and fantastic. I just haven't written it down on my menu yet. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of other things to eat instead of that. Eve, I have not tried the wild boar. However, I understand people are enjoying the heck out of it. Well, Beladanka, look at you. Welcome. It's good to see you. Your daddy ate the head cheese. I think it's a Ukrainian thing. Probably European. Well, do you know what? In a lot of countries where, you know, if you're raising your own animals and this and that, and, you know, you're not a farm, so you ain't got a couple of hundred of them, but, you know, maybe if you got 2 or 3, whenever you slaughter something, you use everything, right? Nothing goes to waste. So I get that. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's probably not undelicious. For me, it's just a mental and textural aspect toward it, right? But I mean, when you talk about pate, that's kind of like it's any ground meat or force meat or things like that, right? No waste, exactly. Yeah. Grew up on wild hog and venison. Was traumatized as a child. Always a pot of various animal body parts boiling on the wood stove. Asmore was traumatized. I'm sorry about that, Sam. Eve, that could very, very well be the case. There are lots and lots of very, very nice pates that are absolutely delicious. Oh, Army Hill, there you are. How do you do? Welcome. It's good to see you. We're having a random type chat here tonight. Seems to have evolved into wild game and other sorts of meats. Yeah, foie gras. Yeah, that's a liver, a goose liver, fattened goose liver pate. Oh, where the geese are actually force fed. And you've never eaten it since 3.5 years clean now. Patty Bob. Yeah. All right. So did you find anything about worm meal protein in there? Because we used to put in some. It wasn't bug meal protein, but it was definitely soy protein. Meow, Vicious. There you are. How you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. What's cooking for breakfast in the morning? I'm going to light up the barbecue, and I'm going to do exactly what Sean in Alaska did for his dinner. I'm going to have a cheeseburger for breakfast. Probably with a poached or a fried egg on it. When you cook it, the meat smells wild, but it's so good. Okay. You guys, what is your favorite wild plant to eat? Favorite wild plant to eat? Fiddleheads, I think. Either that or maybe wild raspberries. They're also good. Wild strawberries. Wild blueberries are amazing. Michigan Mom, there you are. Look at you. Welcome. It's good to see you. As far as me, yeah, I've got a few favorite wild edibles I like. Meow Sam blackberries. Sean Alaska likes the blueberries too. Alpine raspberries, Leslie says. Okay. Fiddleheads are delicious. Do you guys and gals know what fiddleheads are? It's like a fern. It's the top of a fern before the fern actually opens it up. It looks like the head of a fiddle, really, to be honest. The curled up thing. Yeah, just learn slowly. Take your time, especially when it comes to wild mushrooms. Like, have someone show you that in your area. Don't just learn from a book and go at that all willy-nilly. Fiddleheads are delicious. Poach them for about a minute in water. Take them out. Let them steam and dry them off a little bit. Fry them in butter and garlic, Sean. I tell you. You should probably be having some come out there now, to be honest with you. It was here last week, so it might be up your way either this week or next. Fiddleheads. They grow down by the water or in moist areas in the woods of the forest. Lori, pierogies ain't no wild edible. I love pierogies too, and I think we probably all do. Oh, Colin, you're on the road all day? Are you getting moved or what are you doing? What's going on? Update. Oh, you had to work. Okay, so you were on the road for that. I have not eaten puffball. Me and my brother, we used to kick them, though, on a farm when we were kids. We didn't know what they were. We were kids. But we'd have puffballs out in a farm field. They were the size of a football. Yeah, they should be very, very soon, Sean. Yeah, and that's not a resource to be missed. Super high in iron, great for you, and they're delicious. Just pan fried with butter and garlic. Simple. Squeeze a lemon if you like. Maybe some hot chili flakes if you know, whatever your palate is, right? It doesn't have to be complicated. Billy, you're a kitchen smoker. I'm not sure what you mean about that, Billy. Joe is on his way. I missed that. Okay, on your way, Joe. See you. Take care. Your puffballs were like golf ball sized. I'm not, Jennifer. You'd really have to do research on that because I'm sure, like, obviously there's thousands of varieties of ferns, and I'm probably fairly certain that over 60% of those are probably not edible. So you would definitely want to be specific about which type you pick, right? Are you talking to me, Colin, or I'm not sure who you're talking to there. I should try the McDirt's cheeseburger challenge. You buy the burger and leave it for 6 months and then check it. And it looks, yeah, it looks the exact same. The French fries look the same too. It looks like you just bought it. So for me, food that does not degrade in any way, to me, that says it's not food. Oh, thank you, Caroline. Yeah, but very, very simple. Blanch them for a minute, take them out, pan fry in a little bit of olive oil. The olive oil is just so that your butter doesn't burn. But yeah, garlic. You can throw in some shallots or onions, white wine if you want to. Um, just to whichever your palate choice is. Yeah, yeah. You don't just go get anyone, Caroline. Like find someone local who knows, and they'll show you where and which ones, right? But here, actually, where I live, there's some wild spaces here in town, following the river that runs down into the lake here. There are natural areas there where fiddleheads grow, but they're illegal to pick because if they open it up for people to pick them, they would get completely destroyed, and it would it would destroy that sort of natural habitat. You know what I'm saying? With that, guys and gals, I'm going to need to take a quick break here. If you'd like to continue the chat, we can shut it down, or if you know, we could all have an intermission to go freshen ourselves up. I might, I'll need to take an opportunity to do that here just now. So I'm going to do that. And if there's anyone here in the chat when I come back, we can continue. I'll only be a minute or so, right? Guerrilla garden time. Yep. Oh, first full circle. There you are. Welcome. Yeah, intermission. Go freshen up your beverages. Get another tea, or if you're having a libation, freshen that up, and we'll get right back to it here in two. Okay. There we go. Ah, there we are. That's better now. That's better. Did everyone... Foggy, did you get your popcorn going? I got one of those... I'm a traditionalist in a lot of ways. Like, I only started keeping money in the bank just a couple of years ago. And, like not tons of it. But, some. Even when it comes to popcorn, I'm a traditionalist. I have one of those old... it's a pot with a lid on it, but the lid has like two foldy sides, and the end of the handle has a crank on it. So it's got this little thing that goes around the bottom of the pot, and it stirs it. It's called I think it's called a whirly pop. Oh, the McDirt's farms. Yeah, I've seen the ones about the chickens, Patty Bob. They're growing chickens with no eyes or something like that. Born Eraser. There you are. Welcome. Good to see you. Hello and welcome to anyone I might have missed. Heidi, I don't think I'd said hello. Hey, Zach, how you doing? What's a bank? Exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the way to do popcorn, right? Okay, so look at there. Sean in Alaska concurs on the top of the stove. Guys and gals, let me tell you a little bit of a story. Back when I was a kid, just out of high school, okay? Bug Dude, you're back just in time for story time. So I hope you guys got your popcorn. It's a short story, but interesting nonetheless, okay? Oh, good to hear, Zach. Cool. Welcome. Okay, so back when I was a young lad, just out of high school, I had gotten a job as a traveling salesman. Traveling around the countryside, selling sort of industrial shop maintenance equipment, arbor presses and engine cranes and bench grinders and things of that like. Okay, so we were based out of Ontario here, and you go in and you work a certain area, and then you move along, you work another area, and you got to keep moving, right? So that was fine, and the company had been working Southern Ontario for a good long while. So the market was kind of getting saturated. So we decided, okay, hang on a second. It's been years since someone has done an East Coast tour. Okay, so we traveled east, and this is how I was fortunate enough to see some of the maritime provinces from our beautiful country. And we ended up in Halifax, okay? So the whole tour was pretty good, but once we got to Halifax, that was a bit of a different story. I ran into a bit of a brick wall, okay? What had happened is I lost faith in my product, so I couldn't, in good conscience, sell it. You know what I mean? I lost faith in my product, so how can I sell that crap, right? So anyways, that took place, and as a result, traveling, we were either staying in hotels, motels. If there was a sort of a trailer park or whatever, you could rent a trailer and we'd do that, whichever. Cheapest accommodation we could get that wasn't like total trash, right? So anyways, I had a month with no sales. And paying a hotel bill for a month and your gas and all your other expenses gets freaking expensive, okay? So I found myself broke. Broke. And all we had in the cupboard was a bag of popcorn. A bag of, like a big bag, not the little microwave bags that you throw in the microwave and it poofs up, and not one of those, but like a bag of popping corn kernels. That's all it was in the cupboards above the stove, sort of deal, right? So there was that, and there was salt and pepper. There was no butter, no oil, no nothing like that. Sita, welcome. It's good to see you. However, I figured out how to make salt stick to popcorn with no butter. Freaking easy. You put water in the pot with the kernels instead of oil. The salt goes in through the water, it turns into steam, coats all your popcorn. I lived on popcorn for 10 days. I had turds about this big around. Just very, very tiny little, it looked like rabbit poop. I was pooping rabbit pellets. I've lived on popcorn for 10 days. I've lived on peanut butter and bread for a week. Hey, Klingon, you don't even want to know what my autocorrect on my phone corrects autocorrect to. If I type in autocorrect, that's it's words not meant for public ears to hear. Let's just say that. Meow, yeah. Popcorn fart in a windstorm, Brenda. Just gone poof. Yeah. When you have a diet as lean as only popcorn, it yeah, Lisa, if I had spray pan, I probably would have used that, but I didn't. I had a bag of popcorn. Sorry, a bag of popping corn kernels, a shaker of salt, and a shaker of pepper. Beans and rice. Hey, Sita, I lived off of peanut butter and bread for a week. You know what I mean? You find yourself in hard times, you got $5, there's a loaf of bread and a jar of peanut butter. And yep, it'll last until payday. Well, if you got money to buy vitamins, you got money to buy food. I didn't. I had a bag of popcorn, and that was it. So, I mean, it's like necessity is the mother of invention, right? So that's how you figure out how to do things in a different way, right? Well, Bettina H., look at you. I'm well, thank you ever so much. How are you? It's good to see you. Ramen? Didn't have no ramen. I had a bag of popcorn and no money. And it can make you smarter too, Brenda, for sure. Yep. If you get real smart real quick. If you find yourself homeless in Canada in winter, all the ones and zeros drop real fast. Dangerous Freedom, there you are. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Dangerous, what was that gentleman's name in your chat there last night? Is having some medical issues and might need a wee bit of a hand. The original Moose Man. I tried to punch it in and look for it, and I couldn't find it. The popping corn diet, yeah, absolutely. I've lived on that. And you will drop a bunch of weight. Hey, Sparky. Yeah, this is my media room. When I'm inside the house, if I'm not in the kitchen or in the bedroom, this is where I spend a lot of my time looking at YouTube or making live streams or posting videos, things like that. And yeah, thank you. Yeah, I like antique and nice things. I sure do. Moose Man doesn't have a channel. Okay. All right. That's well, hell, dangerous. All right. Well, Moose Man hangs out over on Dangerous Freedom's channel, guys and gals. He's got some medical issues, and he needs a hand, if you know what I mean. So, Dangerous. What time do you go on? Like midnight, or I know you run your after dark show nightly, and it runs 5 hours or something like that. But I don't know exactly what time you start, because it seems doesn't seem to be like midnight on the button or whatever. Oh, in about an hour? Okay. Yeah, I started this at about 10 after 10. I usually like to run an hour. This has gone a little bit longer, which is okay. We had a bit of an intermission to refresh our beverages or have a bathroom break or whichever. So, you on your way, Whiskey Woman? You stay on safe, okay? Enjoy the rest of your weekend. What is my go-to spice? All right, Lisa. What I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to qualify salt and pepper as being seasonings, not spices, okay? Wesley, welcome from Mississippi. Good to see you. My go-to spice, it would be actually an herb, and it would be thyme. It's very, very versatile. I'm not sure what you're doing there, Colin. That's all right. Just don't block Billy, okay? You can delete his comment if you want. That's quite all right. I'm not sure. I didn't see what he said, but like I appreciate what my moderators do. Just know that Billy's a friend of mine, okay? And he wouldn't be meaning anything derogatory or anything like that. So the boy is up. What is going on, Finn? Get some dinner. Your mama made you dinner. Oh, Mrs. Dash. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, everyone say a nice hello to Dangerous here in the chat. It's another good channel to go check out. If for any of you guys, any of you late nighters, go check it out. And because it's a late night show, sometimes the chat can go this way or that way. So approach with adult ears, because it's a late night show. Patty Bob, you go on ahead and behave yourself. That's not the first time that's happened. I just very, very thankful that Dangerous is enough of a gentleman that he just kind of, I think, hides me on the channel at that point. Sparky's Run. There you go. Oh, Free Handley, there you are. Welcome. Bragg's apple cider vinegar spice. Oh, I hadn't heard about that. Dangerous. I'm not sure if you know Metal for Breakfast. Metal for Breakfast is my brother Wade, my actual brother. He's down in Michigan, and he just runs a show. He plays heavy metal, and he takes requests and stuff like that. I forget who I was talking to on there, but somebody said I passed out twice. I said, wow, I'm really stepping my game up, aren't I? Goodness gracious. It was late, though. It was very late. I was up at 6:15 in the morning, and then running that late into your show. I was very, very tired. Outsider, look at you. Welcome. Yeah, it's a relaxed time. There's all kinds of different discussions, guys and gals. over on Dangerous Freedoms program, and he could actually use some more subs too. Get his sub count up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Dangerous. Thank you. Yeah, we just kind of rolling. Nothing too heavy, nothing too serious. Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna take a minute and do the news. Like every other prepping channel out there does the news on a freaking daily basis or multiple times a day. I'm gonna do it once a week. So here we go. Don't don't blink your ears because you might miss something. So here we go. Pipeline, gas shortage, Middle East, Russia, China, Biden and Trudeau. And that is the news. What do you think about that? Do you guys like the condensed version? UFOs. Hang on a second, Dangerous. You're saying UFOs, but what about UFOs? Oh, well, do you know what? That was in the news. That's a little bit old news, but Dangerous, you got anything to say? Do you have a question about UFOs? Like, what do I think about them, or anyone else here, or leave your opinion? You don't just say UFOs and leave me hanging, bro. Copy that there, Patty Bob. Thank you ever so much. Appreciate that. We didn't start the fire. Cashew? Wait, what's up with Russia? It's old news, Evan. They're bugging the Ukraine. Best newscast ever. That's how it should be, because I mean, do you know what? Wesley Thomas has the best news right there. Stock up on food if you can. We don't need to complicate things, guys and gals. And listen, as preppers, we're sure not inventing the wheel. We may approach different things differently, and others can learn from others, which is great. Like, I love that. That's why I put my channel up in the beginning, is to try and help people, try and teach people, learn from people. You know what I mean? I don't think I'd be able to change your mind on that. That's I think Dangerous what you're saying. That's probably fact, right? Stock up on candy. Hey, Chris. You did a paper in geography on volcanoes. Okay. You know what? Yeah, volcanoes. That's a thing too. What do born a racer? What do I think about UFOs? Well, I'm pretty sure they've been here for an awfully long time. Sean, being there, peanut butter fit me when you had no money, waiting for a pension check to come. Yep, Julie. Yep. Peanut butter is a great protein to stock. It lasts a long time. Well, I appreciate you, Free Handley, stopping in to say hello. I hope you and yours are well and safe, and I hope that you guys do enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. Too tall to be a troll. Nice one, Billy. One more question. How do I make my rum? Steve Smith, I put a blend of like yeast, water, sugar, and yeast nutrients into a bucket. I let that ferment for kind of a week or until it's done its process. And then I do there's like a clearing process, because you got to mix charcoal with it. Charcoal goes into it, and then you use a clearing agent. It clears it all. And then I run that cleared solution through my still. I'll be doing videos on that. I will be doing. Man, I've been promising and promising and promising. I should have just done them already. Metal rocks, literally 100%. Like this, everyone. Like this, with like love in the middle. Right? Stepped up 2 dozen seedlings today, right? For full circle. That is awesome. Good. Yeah. Keep up that kind of behavior. For sure. Bettina, I saw something strange. As in sort of weird lights that shouldn't have been on the other side of the house across the road one afternoon last year. And I saw two something stranges in their yard. Just saying. Just saying. Meow, I'll be doing them. Just make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button. No, I'm not saying that because I'm looking for subscribers. That's probably the first time I've ever said make sure you subscribe. I'm just not that guy. I don't sell myself that way. But if you want to see those videos, subscribe and hit the what is that button for the all the notifications, the bell. Hit that, and then when you then when I post videos, you'll get a notification because I'll be doing the how to make rum series and probably a series of 5 or 6 short videos. Okay, because there's a bunch of different steps to it. Each step doesn't really take that long, but the whole process kind of takes like about 10 days. Okay. So, and I'm not tech savvy, so I haven't even figured out how to edit videos or splice them together or anything like that. I just post a video one straight shot, and that's what you get. Ramona Perez. Lovely to see you. Rebecca, there you are. Ramona Perez. That name just rolls off the tongue. Whoever gave you that name should be given an award. Father, mother, grandparents, whichever. Love that name. Yeah, it's like 10 days sort of deal. It's not a traditional type of still where you get it's this big copper thing with coils on it and you got to put a fire under it. It's not like that. It's a kitchen top appliance that you plug in. Holy crap, Frogfoot, there you are. Welcome. Nice you to hop in. I hope you're well, enjoying your Saturday evening. Engineering, what's up? It's all up. There's hardly anything from here down. Most of everything is like up there, right? It's all up. That's all right, Bulldog. Welcome. Need rum for preps. And to be honest with you guys and gals, I'm not actually making rum. I'm making alcohol. And at the first point when I make it, when it comes out of the still, it's running like about 140 proof, okay? Rum for the pirates. Arrgh! Big, bright, shining disc flew overhead. I was on the driveway at home. It's pretty young. It swooped and was gone. Very strange. Okay. All right. Not that wouldn't shock me at all. Who is it? I don't know. Hey, how you doing? Who is it? Welcome. It's good to see you. Yeah, Dangerous Freedom's going to be going live here probably in, I don't know, what'd you say, bro? Like half an hour or 40 minutes, something like that? Rum. Cheers. Yeah, whenever Dangerous chimes in there, I'm going to jump off before he goes in. I don't want to, have overlap or whatever, so. Oh, 30 or an hour, okay. Yeah, I'll be doing vids on those kinds of things for sure. Ah, cashews, that's awesome of you to put up the link for that. Maybe we can see the link for Sean in Alaska too. We need to get that guy up over 1,000 as well. He's close. He's 907, maybe 910 or whatever now. Meow. Do you know what? Part of the process is watering that down actually to about an 80 proof. Well, we get tired, yeah, sometimes. Okay, so I was on Dangerous's last night / early this morning, and yeah, I fell asleep there for sure. But I was up very, very early, and of course, when you stay up late like that, I slept in today, so that helps. Oh, first time on my live. Who is it? Well, thank you ever so much for coming, for joining us. We're just here talking about like prepping stuff and kind of random stuff. This is it's a prepping channel, but there's also gardeners in here, homesteaders, archery experts, people that do all kinds of things. So it's a real nice mix of people. What has Sparkle Socks been up to? Well, Gary, go look at Rebel News. Hey, you guys want to hear more about Chinese troops in Canada? Do you want to know more about Chinese troops in Canada? Jennifer, there you are. Welcome. Okay, so it seems that Mr. Frickin' Sparkle Socks has agreed to let this. Now, it's a private company here in Ontario, Canada, that's running somewhere out of London, Ontario. Check it out. They're training pilots. It's a private company training pilots from all over the world. This includes Turkey, China, Germany, Malaysia, and some other countries, training them on our soil how to fly fighter planes in fighter scenarios in the London, Ontario region, which is near Toronto. So they're flying over London, which is a populated area, and into Toronto. So it's not just Chinese. There's Turks and Germans and all many nationalities. But when it comes to the big frickin' question that Americans seem to love to ask and be paranoid about, oh my God, there's Chinese troops in Canada. There's Chinese troops in Canada. The answer is yes. And they're mostly pilots here for private training. How that takes place, I have no freaking idea. But that is the case. Rebelnews.com, guys and gals. Check it out. Check them out. Also, for the real skinny on what's going on in Canada, Britain, and Australia, how we're being oppressed, repressed, and they're doing things to us here that are against our rights. Check it out, Rebel News, for the truth on what's going on. Woo! Look at all those thumbs up. Holy crap, I never even looked at that. Thanks for the heads up there, Billy. But yeah, that's a piece of news I got out of Gary Bulldog. That's a piece of news I got out of Rebel News. Cashew there has the link. And Rebel News is showing all the protests against the lockdowns, all that stuff, and how cops are suppressing journalists from doing their frickin' job. You know what I mean? I saw a story on Rebel News this week. It was a guy and two of his family members working out in a park that is designed to work out in, like get your exercise. They're exercising. And a cop come up and gave everyone in that exercise park $880 tickets. Well, Pappy, look at you there. How you doing, Pappy? When is the live stream of you shaving it off? Do you know what? That's personal grooming, and I'm going to keep my personal grooming personal, I think. Canada is very nice, Kathleen. If you don't have to put up with any of Mr. Sparkle Socks's idiocy, $880 dangerous, and that's the cheap fine. That's the cheap one. Some of them are $1,200. Fines for certain people can go up to $100,000. People are getting arrested out of protests, thrown into not just jail, but solitary confinement for days and days on end. And before they come out, they have to sign a waiver that they're not going to talk to the people anymore that they were at the rally with. Look at the censorship. Seriously, go check out rebelnews.com. Just put on a freaking playlist. You know, dangerous. If you're by the pool one day, just put on a playlist of rebelnews.com videos from they're arresting pastors on their knees in the rain on a freaking freeway for having preached church. Seriously, it is messed up, dangerous. Guys and gals, put on a live stream of Rebel News to find out exactly what's going on here in Canada, the UK, and Australia. The suppression that's going on of the people is just incredible, ridiculous. We try and protest about it, try and protest about what the government's doing. Oh, that's an illegal gathering. You can't gather and say bad words about the government. Jail everyone, or here's all your $1,200 tickets. There's your freedom of speech. Who doesn't have the right to gather and protest against what their government is doing? What is that called? Does anybody know the word? What is the word that is called? Just Josh? Did I see Just Josh in here? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. What is that called when citizens are not allowed to protest what the government is doing? Oh, hang on a second. Dangerous has a word for it. Tyranny. Okay, Jennifer's got another word for it. Communism. Sparkle socks and in Twinkle trees in his trousers. Yeah, no kidding, Ramona. Tyranny. I see more tyranny. Insanity. I see some insanity. Oh, there's yet another tyranny. Totalitarianism. All right. SHTF gets the prize for the $5 word. Great Lakes is saying bullshit. Okay. Yeah. I still like engineering's $5 word. But yeah, that's what it's come to. The government puts out a mandate that you can't gather publicly with more than 5 people. Well, how the fuck are you supposed to protest what the government's doing? We have the right to protest peacefully as to what the government is doing. Every free country does. However, I don't know what the frick they're doing. They're using 2 or 3 unelected, by the way, health officials to bolster all this. How does an unelected health official have rule over the people, like over government? Like, government can be overthrown by the people. Government can be protested by the people. How do we not have those rights? How do those rights cease to exist because some unelected official says so? To me, domestic terrorist, yes. Angela, all enemies, foreign and domestic. I took that oath. Honey badgers, yeah. Oh, Melanie, that's cool. Welcome. It's good to see you. I'm not going to be on for a whole bunch longer. Maybe another 20 minutes or so. Dangerous Freedom's going to be going on here after. I'll definitely jump down before he goes and does his thing. Arizona election audit showed deleted all data from the machines. Heads need to roll. Dangerous. You know what? These investigations have only just begun. Okay. Now, I know that I've heard that there's other states that are going to follow up and chime in on that as well. You understand what I'm saying? I see you there, Chris. Sounds like Hitler to me as well. Like it's crazy. Other states are going to, as I understand. I understand there's investigations going on, like as we speak, type deal, by at least 5 other states. So, don't be surprised if more of that news comes down the pipeline. Because, okay, now I'm a Canadian, guys and gals, and as far as I view American politics from outside of your guys' country, okay, I have my views on it, and I have which side I would care for and which side that I wouldn't care for. The side that I wouldn't care for is the one that is in the White House right now. Help to finance them if you can, yeah. Over on rebelnews.com, Melanie, thank you ever so much for that statement. Over on rebelnews.com, they have a charitable company set up that if you make a donation, you can get a tax receipt. It's like legit. That's called fightthefines.com. Okay, and if you want to, you can make donations there to help others who are getting these unlawful fines, help them pay those fines. Or rebelnews.com has lawyers retained that they're paying to help people take these fines to court and fight them. Throwing a pepper, I'm gonna throw snow at you, Cliff. You kidding me? Come on, bro. Go check Fox It Outdoors, guys and gals. My buddy Cliff's a great guy. He's down in New Mexico. Well, Chris McGrath, how you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you. Johnny Angel, there you are. Run away from the dangerous snowball, right? Have any of you seen what's going on in the UK, the Indian variant, and the government is now talking about more lockdowns as the jibber jab isn't working? Patty Bob, I watched a report from Rebel News. I'm not sure if they were in London proper or where they were, but it looks like everything's kind of opening up. Maybe you can't go inside the pub and sit down and have a drink, but it looks like all the pubs have moved outside into the street. Thousands of people sitting in the street, drinking beer, socializing without any muzzles or anything like that. Rebel News is on that, Melanie. There's lots and lots of lawsuits going to take place for sure. Yeah, as far as what's going on in India, I can see what the news is saying. However, I can't chime in on it because I'm not there looking at it, seeing it myself, right? Like when especially any MSM shows you anything, they're taking a very fine look at a very small cross section of what's going on, and might not be getting the complete story. So, like, I'm not sure about that. Kathleen, I wouldn't give it 10 years. I'd give it 4. Do you know what, Kathleen? What I would give that is for people in power, if they lie or if they do something opposite to what their platform was when they were running. Like the one guy that I almost voted for, his entire platform for his election was, I will not raise taxes. I will not raise taxes. I will not raise your taxes. Well, within a month of him being elected, we had 2 new taxes. I'm like, what are you talking about? You freaking liar. You lied. You lied. You're a bald-faced fucking liar. Right? Should be fired. Right? Alfweld. I'm good. Thank you. I hope I said that right. I apologize if I didn't. I probably messed it up bad. I'm sorry. But welcome. I'm good. I hope you're also well. Where are you chiming in from? Let us know where you're at, what your temperature is, and your gas price. We tend to do that when we jump in here. I'm not sure I've seen you here before, so welcome. It's good to see you. Oh, crap. All right, I'm sorry. I see so many names. I apologize. Bong reps. There you go, Dangerous. Knock yourself out, bro. It's crazy, what they're trying to get away with. Work with a guy from India, and he says people are dying because of the lack of oxygen and medical equipment and care. All right, thank you, Chris McGrath, for sharing that. I think we should be able to fire the bastards if they do something opposite of, or try and go in over the weekend or slide in some back alley deals over midnight or whatever. And then we find out about it. It's like, wait, hang on a second. This wasn't proposed. The people didn't get a chance to chime in on this. Hava, there you are. Welcome. It's good to see you. $3.15 and 95. Good God, 95. You can keep your 95. No wonder you're always by the pool, bro. I don't blame you. But $3.15 is still pretty cheap. We're running $4.80, $4.85 up here a gallon. Dangerous. One whale is not quite down. Only plus 1,600 bio sea doodads to go. Yeah, no kidding, right? I would totally melt. Yeah, I would die of heat exhaustion for sure. That for us up here, that's upper crust heat. Potato forgets, stumbles, might actually be heading down that tube. Yeah, no kidding. Jeep Girl, there you are. Welcome. It's good to see you. How are you doing? There'd be nothing but a beard left sitting there with a hat on it. And don't piss the beard off, guys and gals. I was thinking about that today. I was thinking, man, that's getting a personality of its own. What the hell am I going to feed it? And I thought, I best feed it whatever I want, or whatever it wants. I don't want to piss it off. You know what I mean? Holy cow, look at, there's a Bigfoot sighting here, guys and gals. If any of you guys and gals don't know Bigfoot Prepper, he's a very, very lovely man. Give him a nice hello. Good here, Jeep. Good here, Jeep Girl. Thank you. Yeah, nothing too intense, not working terrible hard, just kind of taking things a little bit easy, getting ready to get into my garden. Slowly, not terribly aggressively. I'm just going to take it a little bit more easy this year, change things up how I do it. And actually, I'm not sure if you guys and gals saw my video from earlier today. There's a young lady that lives upstairs who's expressed an interest in doing some gardening. Do you guys think I should offer her one of my beds out in the backyard for her to garden in? Colleen, there you are. Welcome. Welcome to everyone who just came into the chat. It's good to see you all. I appreciate everyone being here and coming in and saying hello. This is a random open chat, so it's just kind of a free flow, chat has a way of morphing itself into its own kind of direction. Stuart, 70 and 259. I like the 70, and I like the 259 even better. I think so, Dangerous. Yeah, and you know what? For her, like she's a smart girl too, right? She's no dummy. I think it'd probably be a good thing to teach a younger person to grow food in the city, which is the entire reason I started my channel last year when things were really starting to slide backwards. It was like, I was like, holy crap. Well, that's exactly why I ripped out my pleasure garden and turned my backyard into all vegetables. And if any of you guys saw my vegetable garden from last year, I had attack of the killer tomatoes, man. My tomatoes just went nuts. And my peppers did really, really well too. So one of the things I am going to definitely do this year is I'm going to grow less peppers, or sorry, grow less tomatoes, and I'm going to grow more peppers. Because I put back a lot of tomatoes and tomato sauces and whatnot last year, so we're pretty good for that. I may do some, but a lot more limited. I'm going to put a bunch more peppers in, just simply. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to dehydrate them, and just keep them in mason jars. They'll dehydrate well, last for years and years and years. Dehydrated just in a mason jar, and you know, they're high in vitamin C, right? So that's one of the reasons why I'm leaning toward that way. I'm doing a lot more spinach too this year than lettuce. People are dying in India from lack of medicine, which then led to a lack of oxygen and ventilator use. Go state in India about giving free hydroxychloroquine. Okay, appreciate that. Thank you for that information, Melanie. Kathleen, you think he's actually ill? I'm not sure to whom you're referring. If you could clarify, that would be cool. You got some reading to do. You on your way? All right, Bigfoot. It was nice of you step your big feet, massive feet in here, and say a nice hello. Please tell Heather I said a nice hello. I do hope you guys and yours are well and safe. Okay, God bless. This is your first year gardening. Unfortunately, I have some hybrid seeds. You know, the heirloom is the way to go. Okay. Okay. Speaking about heirloom seeds, if you plant a seed, even if it's a hybrid seed, and it grows, then you harvest whatever from that. If you harvest the seeds, plant them again, grow that, harvest the seeds, plant them again, then all of a sudden you got heirloom seeds. I have not made my own powdered eggs, South Florida. The problem with me making powdered eggs is I've only got one fruit tray for my dehydrator, right? So, and it's a 5-tier dehydrator. So on one tray in the dehydrator, if you got one fruit tray, you can do about 5 eggs. I'd rather do 25, so I need to get some more fruit trays. But then, yeah, you just dehydrate the ever-living bejeebies out of them. Throw them in a coffee grinder or a spice mill or something, powder the ever-living heck out of them, and they'll store for years. You want to get an old flat Fender, like a Fender guitar or bass. Powdered eggs is so easy. Go check out Broussard Homestead, guys and gals. They've got videos on how to make your powdered eggs, how to dehydrate it and make those and store it. And they also have a video on how to reconstitute it and use it. Okay. That's my buddy Brett over there. Brett and Amy and Abby, of course, over at Broussard Homestead. Very, very wonderful family. And North Shore the Prez. No. I don't want to be the Prez. No. You haven't plugged in your dehydrator. Full circle? Do you like mushrooms? If you can find mushrooms or sliced mushrooms on sale, dehydrate those first. And you know what? Just plug in your dehydrator. Set it for, I don't know, what it was, 130 maybe. I'd have to do brush up on my research about that. I just put mushrooms in there, turn it on, and I forget about it for like a whole day. And then when I go back to it, if I pull the mushrooms out and they snap like, you know, kind of like styrofoam, then they're dry enough. If they bend or whatever, they're not dry enough yet. Well, that's quite all right, Melanie. It's you know, been nice to enjoy the time that you have been here. Hava, you're on your way. It was lovely to see you. You stay well and safe. Get some rest, okay? Tim Gandalf has dehydrator cookbook sitting next to me at this moment. Oh, there you go. Wow. YouTube channel also. Good book. But if y'all into dehydrating, recommend her book. And now that's a book by Tammy Gangloff, Dehydrator Cookbook, and she has a YouTube channel as well. So go check it out, guys and gals. Hey, Cliff, maybe you could check out what Meow Vicious said there, and see if you can find that and hammer up a link for the folks in the chat. Would be great, because you rock, Cliff. JV Outdoors, there you are. We're just having a live stream here, shooting the breeze, talking about whatever comes up, and the chat always morphs, so it's all good. Just having a nice, relaxed evening. Not getting too serious about any heavy topics or anything like that. Yeah, I'd say mushrooms are probably one of your easiest things. Or, you know what? Frozen vegetables. Go buy a bag of frozen vegetables, dehydrate that, and throw it in a mason jar. Super easy to do. Aylwald, I think I got my dehydrator for like $40 Canadian. It was a sale, but very, very inexpensive. And then you can just store it in mason jars. Yeah, too bad freeze dryers are they are very, very expensive for sure. Oh, Dangerous, you're on your way? All right, you stay well and safe, brother. If I don't jump onto your stream over there later tonight, I'll be lurking anyways. So we'll catch up with you after, brother. The chat space. How you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you. Dehydrate to store is her channel. Dehydrate to store. Okay. Cliff, can you concur on that? On the title name of that channel, please, for the folks? Plastic ones work okay. I have a plastic one. They work just fine. Is it nice to have a really, really expensive anything? Yes, it is. Can the less expensive anythings work just as well? Yes, they can. They might not have the storage capacity you might like. A bigger, more expensive one might have twice the storage or twice the processing ability. And in a lot of cases, I'll go ahead and say you do get what you pay for, right? For sure. But I mean, at the end of the day, a food dehydrator is just a heating element and a fan, right? You can do a lot of dehydration in your oven. The way they used to back in the day when everyone had like a wood cook stove, the way they would dehydrate apple slices is they would cut the apple into slices, like core it, cut the apple into slices, feed a string through all of it, and hang it up over the wood stove. That's how they used to do it. Or hang a bunch of herbs in a window with the wind blowing through it. Dehydrated herbs. You got herbs all winter, Like there's lots of different ways to skin a cat, which is, one of the reasons I love these live streams. You get all kinds of different ideas. You get many, many people in the chat, and what do we got here? 110. 110 brains are better than one, because not one brain out there, no matter how smart they are, knows everything, right? No one's done everything or knows everything or made all the mistakes. You know what I mean? Highly important. Ivan, welcome back. It's good to see you. Were you out shopping for gas again? Ivan went out last night. He shot me a text this morning, and he said he went out shopping for gas last night and found it for $1.19 per liter, which is a good price here now. That's probably almost 40 cents a gallon cheaper than what your regular everyday daytime price is. But I think Ivan was out doing that at night last night. Yeah, I don't really get it either, engineering. That's all right, Cliff. I mean, no one's blocked you yet for it. Just roll with it, bro. Something you learned the hard way with your dehydrator. Make sure to set your tray in the right position. Some dehydrators have a storage set and a drying set. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what? All dehydrators come with a user's guide, recipes, and manual. You know, read it before you use it. Just like anything else. You know, when you get your pressure canner, read the frickin' instructions and watch a bunch of videos as well before attempting. You know what I'm saying, okay? It's highly important. Like, I mean, first and foremost, you want to be safe about whatever you're doing, right? Secondly, you don't want to make anyone sick. You know, you want to go through the right steps, the right processes. If you're talking about storing food, you want to do it correctly, right? Oh, Ivan, yeah, I would love to go, but I mean, you know, the border's probably not going to be open by then. Secondly, I don't even have a passport, to be honest with you. I never have. You know, I did leave Canada and I traveled into the States just a little wee bit, just into New York State on my honeymoon, but that was well previous to 911 when everything changed. You know, you didn't need a passport then. You could just drive back and forth, no problem. You bought an Instant Pot. You could can with it. Meow. Ivan here in the chat. Hook up with Ivan C there. Ivan and his wife Joanne have been doing their canning in an Instant Pot. We had a good discussion about that last week. Now, I haven't done that simply because I don't own an Instant Pot. But, you know, so I do my pressure canning in a pressure canner. That's what I have. I don't have an Instant Pot. I don't have an air fryer. We had a nice talk about air fryers too. And like, I do want to try one, but I don't want to just, a decent one. They're not giving them away. Okay. Meow. Ivan's not that far from me. We hung out and had coffee this week. Yeah. You don't need a passport to drive into the States? Oh, their air fryers are good for reheating some things? Okay. Ivan C. He's right there. Maybe, Chris. Yeah, the idea is not unheard of. Yeah. Yeah, like, who knows which way either country's going to go. Like, it sounds like Sparkle Socks and the potato are... I'm not sure what their love child is going to look like, you know? That's interesting, Melanie. That is interesting. I like the way you think. Thank you for that. There you go, Kathleen. Yeah, we have to do what is good for ourselves. Welcome back, Teresa. We do have to do what is good for ourselves. Now, I will go ahead and say that using an Instapot to do canning is not recommended by the powers that be. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say that, and I'm also going to go ahead and say you need to do what's good for you. Well, hey, Susanna, how you doing? Like, I don't necessarily do things according to the quote regulations or what is recommended. all the time either. Like dry canning, go check out any of my dry canning videos. None of that is recommended. None of it is recommended. And I've been a little bit remiss in saying that in some of those videos. I should state that. Northern Girl, you're back, girl. Look at you. Vester, I don't think I said hello. But there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat that are perfectly fine, perfectly safe, however, may not be recommended. Are you on your way, Teresa? All right, you stay well and safe, okay? Plenty of ways to skin a cat, you know? And, these places and organizations that recommend things, they recommend things because they have tested things, tried them, and experimented with them. The other things that are not recommended is because they haven't gone through all the testing. That's it. So that they can cover their own ass. Southernmost, there you are. You don't have to say which state you're in, but what's your temperature and your gas price? Because I think you're probably from Illinois. Dry canning wears out the beloved jars. Well, so does pressure canning. You know? Like, it's all wear and tear and stress on the thing, right? Exactly, Jennifer, like canning butter or milk. Once you got it sterilized and vacuum sealed, you're pretty good. If you do dual citizenship and you'll be on the hook for U.S. taxes, whichever country you live in. Well, as it is right now, the U.S. government is collecting taxes from my YouTube channel that they shouldn't be getting. So I'm going to have to file some paperwork to try and figure that out. You can bacon, which is not recommended. Yeah, they don't recommend you can things that are high in fat because the fat could go rancid. However, I've seen plenty of people can bacon, right? Southernmost. So yeah, that's a great comment for sure. Well, hey, Debbie. TH2, look at you. Welcome. It's good to see everyone. Are we seriously going to have to have a second intermission, or maybe I should just end this live stream and we'll all go over and hang out with Dangerous Freedom? What do you guys think about that? You see, Jennifer, that's just it too. A lot of people are on the fence of, oh, canning fish, I don't know about that. Well, you ever bought a can of frickin' tuna? You know? No, I've never thought about buying pesos. Are they on the rise or what? Like, I'm buying silver myself. I never thought about buying pesos. Never crossed my mind. It's interesting. I wonder why you suggest that. Oh, holy crap. Look at Northern Girl Hobbies there with the Alaska Prepper. Yeah, if you want to buy currency, you see the link there that Northern Girl Hobbies has to Alaska Prepper. He knows all about buying metals, precious metals, also electronic investments, those kinds of things. I'm not too savvy on that. I'm only comfortable personally with physical silver. So, no, I have never dehydrated milk, Ramona Perez. But if you think about it, you can buy powdered milk at the store. So you can dehydrate milk, right? James, the Southern Prepper. New channel and a nice guy. Oh, that's cool. Maybe we could see a link to James, Southern Prepper. And if that doesn't keep you busy enough, somebody did ask about Dangerous Freedom's link. It's just called Dangerous Freedom. Might be called Dangerous Freedom After Dark. I'm not sure. I know him as Ron. And he runs a late night. It can have adult content in there that, it might not be for children to be watching, but if it's after midnight, I mean, children should be in bed anyways. Lizzie may be dizzy. There you are. I'm not sure what you're saying thank you for. I might have missed something unless I didn't say hello. I apologize if you said hello and I didn't see that. How about a long live stream? Northern Girl Hobbies, yeah. Do you know what? She should definitely do a long live stream. I hadn't caught her live stream. Oh, Iron Bar has videos on this. Okay, so you'll see Iron Bar here in the chat, guys and gals. I'm not sure if they're still in here, but they have videos on this subject. Thank you, Julie, for that, the information, the heads up. Will you give Meow my email address? Would that mean that I have to go into my email and like administrate all that? Like I could try whenever I open my email, but I haven't opened my email since September. You know what I mean? Y'all could just text me if you go back into one of my live call-in shows. My cell number's there. Shoot me a text. We can get it done that way. Okay, Ivan, I appreciate that. That's easier for me. I appreciate that. Well, you want to go do a room raid on Dangerous Freedom After Dark? We could do that. Meow Vicious, go back into my videos and you'll see one that is a live call-in show. One of my moderators will have posted my phone number in the chat. Okay, you can get my phone number from there and you can text me. Yes, it's a little bit of work, but to be honest with you, like I just, yeah, my email's posted on my site, but I haven't looked at email in a shameful long time. Speaking of which, got some stuff going on here. What's going on? Who wants what? Oh, it's Ivan. All right, Ivan, I'll get to that after a bit. All right, let's go do a room raid then on Dangerous Freedom After Dark. There's 90 of us here. Northern Girl did have the link there. If she busts up the link, I'm just going to go open up a page and get that set up myself. But for anyone who wants to do a raid, Northern Girl will, I believe, I hope she'll put up the link for that. And then I'm just going to have to mute this here. And jump back. Boom. Okay. Cashew's got the link there. Am I seeing happenings where you're like the water, oil, bridges, a pipeline? Not so much, Jennifer. No. We're not seeing anything because we're all being distracted from the lockdowns and the protests and all that. But yeah. So Cashew Gesundheit has the link for Dangerous Freedom After Dark. If you want to do a room raid, Stuart W has the link as well. Click on either one of those. It'll take you over there. And nothing but love, guys and gals. Positivity, shut down your happy Saturdays, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys over there. And when we're done, I'll just put a lowercase rally cry in there, and we'll get that done. So we'll see you over there. Hit the like button, guys and gals.
In the chat. North Shore sending a raid. What's going on, everybody? Thank y'all.
Yeah, no, he'll probably be over here in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Blessings, man. Thank you guys so much, man. God bless y'all. And like I said,
I was actually over on his channel earlier. We had a pretty big combo going.
cool.
So, yeah, he'll probably be over here. Northern Girl Hobbies, good to see you.
And our regular chat that has been praying.
Love, love, love.
How come I don't
Bless
see
you.
a
Thank
chat?
you guys so much. You know I
Oh,
love
there
you.
they are.
Love for
Okay.
y'all too. So
I went to
thank you.
comments. Okay.
Man,
You haven't been here for all day, really? Well, I've been
North Shore,
with
North
Danger
Shore,
before.
you never fail to let me down, brother. I wasn't expecting it, but I appreciate the living hell out of it. Everybody coming over from North Shore, y'all are more than welcome here. And actually, like I said, Sean will probably be up here in a few minutes anyway.
I love Sean, man. He's such an awesome dude. So me and him had that talk too after everything was shut down like a week ago when you shut everything down. Me and him were still backstage for a good 20, 30 minutes just bullshitting.
Oh yeah.
Hello, chat.
What's up, North Shore? Love you, brother.
Honey Badgers Homestead, good to see you.
Hammer down the love here, guys. Hit the like button.
I like
Honey badgers don't care.
Subscribe even. He's got 646
If you don't watch the
subscribers.
honey badger, they don't care. Don't
Boost that.
anything.
Oh, honey badgers are mean.
I'm going to use this chance to top up my beverage.
How are you doing?
Hammer down the love.
Grandma Merkel. Earthquake.
Honey badger's a good mascot. You know. We should all become honey badgers because we don't care. You can't hurt us. We can defend ourselves.
Change the last one.
I'm thinking more like Wolverine.
A honey badger would tear up a Wolverine.
I've been stressed the hell out, Fish, with this closing and with money and the government screwing me and everything and all this. I'm not money. That's why my skin is probably pale as hell.
That's right. Honey badgers don't give a fuck.
I haven't eaten in a
Oh,
while.
he's on. Oh, JT's out on the swing.
Oh, okay.
Honey badgers attack lions. They don't care.
Stuart, what's up, buddy? Good to see y'all.
Just trying to enjoy life out here.
Absolutely, brother.
What's up?
See, hey, let's say hopefully by next week and the next week, I could be outside making fires and everything. So.
That's how you might get arrested for doing that.
Cashew. Good to see you, Cashew. Ivan, hello. Miss Walls.
So you're moving this week, Jeremy?
Hopefully.
What are we looking at,
Supposed
JP?
to close the 20th, man. So.
Nah, you can't
this
see
is-
it cut. He's got a, what is it, 30,000 gallon pond?
No, I haven't done the math on it. I think it's a lot more than 33,000 gallons now.
You got any fishing?
Mm-hmm.
You got any fish in there, JP? You go fishing?
Yeah, I got a bunch of minnows and trout and
Minnows.
Hell yeah.
What's
Awesome.
up, Forest Monster?
Hit that like button, guys and gals.
Good to see you too, Cashew. It's always good to see you. Yeah, I'm just here at the house right now.
Oh, hey, I'm a moderator here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Ivan. Yeah, he's living on the house. I live on the cabana, dude. Like, I got a fully stocked bar over there, and you can hear the ocean most of the day. I turn it on, but I don't want to fuck up the sound.
We're going to mute this and head back home, guys and gals. I'm going to have jump down and hit the rally cry. That was a good suggestion. Okay, so I'm going to bounce back home too. That was awesome. You guys rock. Cool. Holy cow. Okay, hang on a second. You'd hop over there, but you would have to listen to an ad on YouTube before you get back. Yeah, maybe because you use your cell phone. Personally, Melanie, I do all this on a. I'm running off desktop here. Like my phone is right here, and I use my phone for telephone calls and making texts. I don't. I haven't crossed the bridge of transitioning over to this as my computer. Yeah, that was great fun. Yeah, thanks, Debbie, for suggesting that. That was great fun. Always nice to do a room raid and share some love and just some positivity on a Saturday evening. It was nice he was in here earlier, so to go back and show some support over there. That's how it's done, right? And maybe he gets a little lift in his numbers from some thumbs up or some subscriptions. That's how we do it. Takes place over time, and you just keep it up and you support your brother and your sister, and that's how channels grow, right? Keep shouting them out, and all good things to those who work for it, right? So it's just an awesome way to spread positivity, right? Especially late night on a Saturday, right? A lot of people will be out clubbing and dancing and getting drunk while we're clubbing ourselves. It just happens to be prepper clubbing, right? You got to buy a new Pushmore. Oh, yours ate the biscuit, did it, Hillbilly? Like a Pushmore, like a manual type one, or are you talking about a motorized one that you walk behind and push? Because there's some different kinds, right? Not sure what you're talking about. Just like I get the idea, but not sure exactly what kind of mower you're talking about. Finally went belly up. These things happen. All right, yeah, it looks like we got 65 people back here. Did the rally cry? Anyone who wants to hang out over there, that's cool. I'm probably going to go ahead and do the same thing myself. After a wee bit here. We'll wind up this live stream, and I'm probably going to jump over there. I may lurk, hang out. I may jump on the panel. Not sure. Welcome back, all. Electric mowers are better these days. Okay, yeah, the battery operated type too, right? Oh, gas push. Okay, gotcha, Hillbilly. Isn't that nice, Ivan? Nice little room raid like that. Nothing but positivity and love. Just positivity and blessings and love. Happy Saturdays, all those good things. Just we've done a whole bunch of those where it's actually made people cry. We've gotten onto people's chats, people's live streams, that they were really sad and mentally in a bad place, right? And a room raid came in just at the right time for them, and it changed their whole aspect, their whole outlook as to how they saw things. And it's a great way to lift a person up. And it doesn't cost a nickel. Wee bit of time. Love. Simple to do. So easy. And not to mention, it feels fantastic to be able to do. Like, why wouldn't people be doing this all the time? Ramona Perez, lovely to see you. As always, again, I love your name. It just flows so nicely. You stay well and safe. Thank you ever so much for coming in, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. 105, it says what? What's saying 105? The honey badgers? I'm not sure we're getting at there, girl. Dagmar, okay, I hope everything's all right. We just finished a room raid, spreading out some love and positivity. So I hope there's positivity over, your way as well. Patty Bob, boom. Yes, I say that stuff all the time. Don't ever look down on anyone unless you're about to help them up. Yep. Yes, indeed. And hold up your brother and your sister. I try to live by those words, not just let them burp out of my mouth. People can say anything. People can open their gob and say anything, but if they don't live by those words, I'm not a fan of hypocrisy at all. So when I say something, I hold myself to the standard to live by it, right? David Green, there you are. Welcome. Nettie was on her first solo live. Isn't that nice? I love Adam and Nettie. They're great. Silhouette Park Farm. We raided Silhouette Park Farm one morning. Okay, they're a beautiful, beautiful family down in Australia, and they had been drought for months on end. It had been drought and hot, and so it was nighttime here, but it was morning for them, and they had just decided to pop up a morning live stream. And we tend to invade smaller channels. And at that time, there was a smaller channel. We jumped on there. We gave them a love raid. And during that love raid, it started to rain. And Nettie started to cry right on that stream. It was an absolutely beautiful moment. And it was a nice moment to share with that beautiful family. We should be up in time for Sunday's earlier than usual live stream of Holy Mass. Okay. How you stay up so late. Those nights were fun. Well, Melanie, trust me, I suffer the next day. It usually costs me at least half the next day when I do those things. Chris McGrath, years. Oh, thank you, Stuart, for putting up Silhouette Park Farm. Adam and Nettie over there are lovely, lovely people. Homesteading, and they're doing sheep. So for any of you who are thinking of keeping sheep, definitely go look to them. They've got all kinds of birds and whatnot as well. So 70 pounds of powdered sugar, a couple of jugs, 16-ounce gravies, marinades. More cases of canned veg and dog food. Hillbilly. Nice on you. Great preps. Great preps. I've been slowing down on my food-related preps because I'm starting to run out of room. I need to start getting organized is what I got to do because, when you're doing that kind of stuff in small spaces, it can get hairy pretty quick. Honey Badger's Homestead has trout. All right, guys and gals. Honey Badger's Homestead is also a smaller homesteading channel. And we should support them as well. Maybe if we can see a link to Honey Badger's Homestead. Now, they're in the eastern provinces of Canada. I believe they're in, clarify for us, Honey Badgers, New Brunswick or Nova Scotia. It's officially your birthday. Dagmar, well, happy birthday. A very, very happy birthday to you. And many more to come. More spins around the sun. Right? Yeah, gardening soon. Absolutely, Ivan. Yes. Yeah, and that's not easy all the time, Hillbilly. Especially in small places. So I should definitely be doing some videos on that for storage solutions and staying organized. Not easy. Not easy at all. Now, if you've got a bigger storage space, like if you got a walk-in pantry or something like that, and access to that kind of space, so you can store much more goods, go check out Prepper Nerd. Prepper Nerd has an inventory system on his page that he worked very hard on to help you keep a running inventory of what you got in your preps. I haven't been over to check it out because mine are kind of all scattered. I would need to be a little bit more organized for that to happen, I believe. So, but definitely check out Prepper Nerd. Very, very smart young man, and doing good things for the community. With that, guys and gals, I think I'm going to go ahead and bring this live stream to an end. I think we've covered most bases. We got some room raid happening, which was cool. Hey, you. I'm pretty stealthy, I'll tell you that. But I did not, I will testify right now that I did not sneak in and drink your rum. I have my own here. Look, it's right in here. Okay? You behave yourself, hey, you. Ah, you're going fishing. Chris, okay. That's awesome. Have a very, very nice time fishing. I hope, I wish you much success in your catch. You suffered with the late nights. It's delightful to have your friends from around the world drop in various time zones. Isn't it a blessing? 100%. Yes. Yes. Especially in these times, right? Prepper novice. There you go. Nice on the blessings and happy birthday wishes. That is great. Nova Scotia. Okay, thank you, Honey Badgers. I appreciate that. But put up the link to your channel, Honey Badgers. Seriously, we need to get Honey Badgers some more subscribers. Help them grow their channel a little bit. Yeah, so with that, guys and gals, I think I'm going to go ahead and bring this broadcast to an end. I'm going to thank everyone for being here. Thanks for all the information you guys shared, all the Q&A, and chiming in on what's going on in your area. Updates that we might not have known about, all those kinds of things. Definitely appreciate that. I appreciate all of you being here. Thank you definitely to my moderators for all the links that they put up and keeping stuff clean. Much appreciated. With that, guys and gals, stay well and safe. Don't forget to hold up your brother and your sister, and don't ever look down on anyone unless you're about to hold them up, okay? With that, I'm going to wish everyone have a very fantastic rest of their weekend. This is going to be North Shore, out for now. Go head over to Dangerous Freedom. That's where I'm headed. I may lurk or I may join the chat. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But stay well and safe, everyone. Good night. Wow, that was a lot of fun.